Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now here's Van Vliet. Down low. Pass to Şengün. And the three off target. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Şengün. Nails it from three.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Now here's Dort. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
Now here's Şengün. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good from 17 feet.
I mean, you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Thompson. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie.
2 minutes remaining.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 1. And Hartenstein slams it in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Joe misses. So it's the Rockets now. Pass to Adams. Now here's Eason. Joe grabs the miss. On the wing, Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Adams covering. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
To the inside. Here's Adams. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Tries the spin move. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Adams. "19 seconds left to play in the first. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
"15 seconds left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot from the low post is good. Give him 8 points now.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making it happen for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Now here's Hartenstein. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
Now here's Şengün. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Şengün. The shot from 20 feet out. And it's Houston scoring again.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Now here's Eason. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Back to Şengün. Soft touch off the glass. Şengün's got 7.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
It's hauled in by Houston. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Thunder trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Van Vliet. Still no points. To the middle. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Van Vliet with it. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Good on the shot. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
To the paint. Şengün. Great D that time from Holmgren. Dort outside. Inside. Leaps for it. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Rejected by Holmgren. Dort up top. Pass to Wiggins. Eason with a steal. Here's Van Vliet. Finished off the break. Van Vliet's got his first basket.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Just an intelligent play there from Green. I mean, baiting the defense with that great pump fake.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
To the paint.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Thunder making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Caruso. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Holmgren. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Green picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Van Vliet on the wing. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The shot by Dort, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. To the inside. Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
To the middle. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 5. And here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. The 3-ball. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. 13 points in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Here's Green. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder trail by 6. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Joe. After the basket by Houston. And Hartenstein slams it in.
The assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Easton. hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Eason's got 8 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Joe. .146 left to play in the third quarter. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Williams. No good on the second free throw. The Rockets lead by 5. Brooks, right side. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Thunder making a change here.
On the floor for the Thunder.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Easton. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block, defending with purpose.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw is good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Eason. To the paint. Here's Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Eason. He lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Houston leading by 12. To the middle. Ooh, Green wanted those two.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Outside, Williams. The three. It's hauled in by Houston.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Şengün. Releases. Eason can't get it to go.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Well, that's just anticipation from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, making things happen defensively and turning it into offense.
Back to Van Vliet. The three, Smith. He buries it from three. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. The fadeaway. Hartenstein, no good. The Rockets lead by 13. Inside. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. And Hartenstein hits from deep.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And it's hammered home by Green.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Thunder making a change here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And it's Brooks missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
No way! SGA through the D.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Pass to Thompson. Lots of room. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Rockets lead by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. So it's the Rockets now. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Rockets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Alperen Şengün.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Şengün with it, guarded now by Williams. Now here's Şengün, just 5 to shoot. Here's Easton. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And it's Green off the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
That free throw misses.
For your Rockets, Jalen Green.
And he sinks the second. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce,